Buckets and boards. Let's get right into it. Oh man, Clippers versus the Suns. Clippers lost 112 to 95. Right from the door, Phoenix had the Clippers on their heels. Had them playing like they were backpedaling. Devin Booker, man, went off in the first half. He set the stage for a long game. I think he ended up with like 35 points. And, he did his thing tonight. And you could just tell the Clippers were dead flat in the first half, but they made adjustments in the second half. And I actually liked that second half lineup. So they came out with Kawhi starting in the second half. And they kind of tightened up on the defensive side of the ball. And they made things very interesting in that third quarter. But the Clippers had built such a deficit that it was hard to overcome it. And you can't just trade baskets, back and forth with a team when they up 17, 18 points. So the Clippers were never able to quite climb out of that hole. But I take a few things, away from this. I saw the look on the guy's face at the end of the game, and you can just tell they don't like that feeling because the Clippers actually know they're a better team than the Suns. But the Suns seemed like, they were well oiled. They were ready to go. They energy was high for tonight's game. Paul George had a so-so game. He scored 18 points. Zubac was non-existent on the offensive side of the floor. I think he pulled down like 8 rebounds or something like that, but he only had like 2 points. But he didn't play a lot of minutes. I think he only played like 21 minutes. And I kind of felt like, Ty Lue kind of went small too long because Ayton, when Zubac was off the floor, Ayton was kind of just having his way in the paint. And, when Zubac was on the floor, he provided, some length and enough body to kind of keep, Ayton honest. So it was a very interesting game. Like I said, man, I take a couple things away from it. I actually think now that the Clippers got hit in the mouth for the first time and got their lip bloodied, they're going to come with that intensity, going forward. Because you could just tell the Clippers were flat in the first half. The Suns just came out and smacked them right in the mouth. And they were just playing on their heels all night long, trying to dig their way out of that, that hole. But one thing that I did like about this game was John Wall. He dropped 17 points in this game. And I could actually tell you guys that he needs to be the starter. He's a much better point guard than Reggie Jackson. It's a big difference in talent between the two. I think Reggie, can score, I'm not going to say he can score going to the basket better than Wall, because no, he can't. But I think from the outside, he can shoot a little better than Wall, and he can shoot better than Wall from the from the free throw line. But overall, John Wall is a better point guard. He attacks that bucket, man, ferociously. You know what I mean? He seemed like you give him a step or two, and he's going to get by anybody on the floor and get to the cup. And I like that. So I think he needs to be the starter. No question about it. He needs to be the starting point guard for the Los Angeles Clippers and bring Reggie Jackson off the bench as the sixth man. I actually said this before the season started. Kawhi Leonard still has to get acclimated. You could tell his rhythm is not all the way there yet, and he was huffing and puffing. He needed a blow real quick, so he's not fully, up to game speed. I can't really, go too hard on Paul George. He had 18 points, but we have to remember, Paul dropped 40 last night. So, I already knew his energy level would be a little bit down from the rest of the guys. So, he played okay under the circumstances. But yeah, I like that second half starting lineup in the third quarter. That lineup is the lineup that kind of was keeping the game kind of close. But yeah, man, it's nothing, major to talk about. The Clippers got hit in the mouth for the first time of the season, got their lip bloodied, and they'll make adjustments going forward. I can flat out tell you that the Clippers are a better team than the Phoenix Suns. You can see it. When Kawhi get his legs under him and the continuity get together between Wall and the rest of the guys and everybody start playing in unison, you're going to see the Clippers start to dominate. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come to you guys with a quick recap of the game. Hats off to the Phoenix Suns. Going forward, I think our intensity will be a little bit higher starting most of these games going forward. And, we'll do much better going out the next time, But, yeah, that's all I really got for you. This is Passport T, your host, Buckets and Boards. You guys hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.